be starting.
Hey, my name's Chris.
My name is Sean.
I'm Josh, and welcome to the Tom Stone High School Vex Robotics team. We're going to start off with, what does our robot do?
Okay, so our robot has a mobile goal lift on the back here, and the main lift that will pick up the yellow cones.
The mobile goal lift can score in the 20-point zone, and we can stack as high as 4 cones, right, on the high stacking.
That's correct.
Okay, next question is, why did you need to change the base, and what are some of its new advantages?
Okay, so we needed to change the base because we could not get over the PVC pipe that would allow us to get into the 20-point zone. That was the only thing that we needed to change the base for. And while we were able to get over the PVC pipe now, we're unfortunately a little less stable because of it, but that's just one of the sacrifices we had to make.
Also, since the weight has been reduced, our bot has been tipping more than it has been before with our old fully metal base, but now we have this new aluminum base. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question. How many times did you change the mobile goal lift? How is the new performance?
Well, we changed the mobile goal lift, I guess, 3 times now. The first one, we had a rack and pinion style lift that lifted it up vertically in about 2 or 3 inches off the ground.
Roughly.
2 or 3 inches off the ground. The problem with that one was we couldn't get good gear contact to the pinion in the rack. It just kept on slipping and skipping. That's why we affectionately called it Skipper. Then we switched over to a new model, which is more like an actual lift you might see in previous competitions, such as Skyrise or what the other one was. And this one picks it up using a lift that goes out and up and folds out from inside the robot. We used a small Vex gear to a large Vex gear to achieve this feat.
Okay. How many times did you change the cone lift? What are the advantages of the new changes?
Okay, we've changed that twice. We've pretty much kept the same design on the cone lifts throughout the whole stages of the building process. So originally we had a double 4-bar lift. So basically what would happen was this would go up and then another one would go up as well. So we weren't just limited to this amount of height. We were able to go up a whole nother one. Well, that was great. It put too much strain on our Cortex and the motors, and we weren't able to keep it on the robot. So unfortunately, we had to remove one of them in order for us to be functional on competition day, and we have not changed it since.
Anyway, throughout the course of making the robot, what were some of your challenges? Please explain.
By far the biggest challenge was getting within 18 inches.
Yes, with getting within 18 inches.
So we decided to have an 18 by 18 bench for maximum stability. While that does give us stability, it also forces us to put everything that needs to go out of the robot and expand out inside of it. That includes the claw and this mobile goal lift.
Another challenge was getting over the small pipe along the ground to reach the 20-point zone, because with our old base, with it 5 wide, it would run into it, and we weren't able to make it over. But with this new base, we can.
Another challenge is coping with the instabilities of the new design, where we have to drive more careful and slower so it wouldn't tip.
Also, another challenge we faced was motor constraints. Because you're only allowed to have 12 motors, we had to remove one of our initial systems that was going to be with the mobile goal lift. Also, we originally had it so we had just 2 motor drive on the base, and that would unfortunately not allow us to move after about 5 minutes into the competition. So we had to add 2 extra motors onto the base.
Okay. If given 2 more weeks before our next competition, which is tomorrow, what would you do to the robot?
If I had to make a few changes on this, I would definitely perfect the autonomous, because right now our autonomous only scores 5. I believe we could make it score 7 if I really tried. Also, I would try to help out our cone lift, because it's not the best right now. My goal is always to be the best. If we can make this go a little higher, we might be able to get 5 or 6, and that could be the difference between a win and a loss.
Okay. What will your strategies be on competition day?
Well, it depends. It really, honestly, Josh, it depends on the partners we get paired with, because Vex is very much a team sport. So But if we were to be paired with just someone who has similar skill set to ours, we would first go for one of the mobile goals placed in the
Yep.
center of the arena and get it into the 20-point zone. After we do that, we would go over to one of the mobile goals placed on the sides of the arena next to the preloads, and we'd use those preloads, stack up 5 on top of the mobile goal, and then lift up the mobile goal, our mobile goal lift, and put it into the 10-point zone. After that, we would grab the rest of the blue mobile goals, put them into the 10-point zone.
Yes. Last question. What were our overall goals for the year?
Our overall goal was essentially just to do better than last year. That's always our goal. We always want to just improve upon ourselves. We take Vex very seriously, but also we remember to have fun. We gotta, basically, we're not hard pressed to go anywhere. We just really want to do better than we did last year. We're just trying to improve, and each year we do better. I feel like we learn from our mistakes and we make it work.
And last year we only made it to playoffs, but unfortunately we were knocked out. So this year we want to make it to the championships. Hopefully win the championships, but it doesn't matter. As long as you make it to the championships, you get to go to states. So that's basically our main goal. Is just go to states. Anyway, that wraps it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and goodbye.